The Tuesday night clip is here. What's going on? Mostly work on wiring on the Sepang car. We spent hours in the DME box today. It's just a headache. It is very complicated in there, and the 08 cars are a little different. But the light module, we got the right pins for that, and I've made notes of that now. That'll save me some time in the future. We got the signal wire pinned into pin 13 on the LMA. And the sensor's grounded, so when we get everything hooked up, we should get reverse lights. LMA and CAS are already programmed to manual, but I'm waiting on the DME to come back before I'm going to really do too much else. In fact, the CAS is not even in the car right now. It's with the key and DME at the shop trying to program the DME. So lots of work there. Earlier today, they got the driver's door panel back on here. Yes, the tint is coming off. We haven't gotten to this window yet. So door panel's back in. Window switch fell apart and we took it out, so we got another one on the way. Door brake is new, and we're almost at the end of this. The cluster supposedly comes back Thursday, which will allow us to do the flash tune on the DME with the Shark. Blue bus has to go in. I can get to that tomorrow. This guy's being picked up tomorrow or Thursday, so it got a spray wax today. We checked all the fluids. Vacuum the inside, scan codes one more time. I think we still have to check the wheel torque, and then it is finally ready to make its way to Florida and become my client's first M5 out of like 20 E39s. His other car, I spoke with him a little bit today earlier about, wants us to go ahead and do the window regulators. Happy we got the idle control valve fixed and the DISA valve replaced. Lots to do on that. Still have to fully figure out the work scope. Otherwise, we're waiting on parts on Imola, that fuel tank vent hose. The F10's chilling. I'm going to take the 545 home today. The rain's over. Said he activated the Sirius radio. I'm having trouble getting that thing to connect. In fact, we can go out there now and get a peek and see what it's going to do for us. I've been waiting on him to activate it for about a week, so I'm happy that that's done. And this door's locked. Hang on. Okay, the car's all the way over here on the side of the building. We checked the tires today, got them pumped up, reset the FTM. Flat tire monitor system. The issue I've had with Sirius is, you know, even when it's not activated, it should still connect to the network enough to give you an updated list of channels, and the preview channel 184 should work, and we're not getting any audio through it. Now, he says that he's had it working before. It didn't sound good, which is why he didn't keep it. He's got the iPod thing in here. I don't know if it's DICE or some sort of factory thing. Doesn't look factory. What is that? Unlabeled old-ass iPod Classic. It does play. It comes through the CD input, which is probably what we're on right now. Go down to entertainment. Loading, loading, loading. Look at that CCC. Still loading. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Are we on SAT? Oh, I think we are. Let's see if the channel list is updated. It's before. Yes, it has. TikTok. That's new. My favorite. Oh, we're back in business. I don't have to do hours of diag here or change the antenna adapter. Awesome. We'll see if it's reliable enough to work on the way home. It's extremely slow, but this nav system is when you first boot it up. Anyways, before it was activated, no audio, a channel list that still had 40s on 4. That's been gone for a long time. Maybe the radio just needed to reach out and actually get some signal from the servers and an updated list. Let's go to Studio 54. That's another good one. Loading, loading, loading. Good God, frozen. Look at that. They gave it a 1 megahertz Pentium 1. Okay, it works. And it sounds decent. I know what it sounds like in my dad's M5, so driving this home, we'll have to see how that sounds, if it's reliable over bumps and doesn't cut in and out. The early cars, like pre-mid-06, had a 2-pin antenna. I don't know why. Like, one of them was for the Sirius reception, the other one was for what they called terrestrial FM. Why the Sirius module needs that, I don't know. There was an adapter available though to bring it down to a 1-pole, but we were able to find on my dad's car a older module that had the 2-pin, so we just plugged that in. It works. All the channels work. It sounds great. It sounds as good as any other input on the car. On this one, he took the connector apart, pulled out one of the pins. I would show you, but it's behind the carpeting. Pulled out one of the antenna wires, shoved that on the Sirius antenna, and it doesn't have a connector on it. It's just shoved on there, but it works. The problem was he bought a module too new for the car. He should have searched a little more and found the 2-pole one and then not molested the connector, which he doesn't recall doing. It's been years and we don't have the additional pieces. Our neighbors moved out today. That's been in the works for like 6 months, and they had a pressure washing company back there yesterday that pressure washed the whole, I'll take you back and show you the whole parking lot back behind the building. Over the past few weeks, they've been getting all of their stuff out. They had a dumpster, they had a storage container, they had all this crap back there that was kind of in the way of everything. And it was just a big mess. So all of that's gone, which we're happy about. I don't know who the next tenants are going to be. That certainly makes me nervous. It could be worse. You can kind of see out here. Before, we only had access to the right of my hand, and we're supposed to have that whole spot, but they had a storage container there. Now, I think we are going to get more access, like an extra spot or two. The rest of this over to the gate will still be whoever moves in. It'll be their property. But trimmed bushes today, just took out so much trash and garbage and just crap back here. You know, contractor company is not a clean business. So big area. I wish we could enclose it and use it for vehicle storage. That would be incredible. Maybe there's ways to do that. And then I'm realizing now I didn't show you what Mike and my dad did kind of throughout the morning. And that's the next $4,800 work scope on this car, involving the valley of the S85 and things that like to fail inside the valley of the S85. So plenums are removed, and over there, I hear that was a bitch. Someone had previously broken those PCV hoses, so now's the time to do that with the transmission off. I'll see if he wants to order those, but right now I know we're going to do these 2 hoses to and from each idle actuator. Both idle actuators, both throttle bodies, the gaskets, the nuts, the hardware, and it'll probably turn into those 2 hoses back there. I'm going to recommend the thermostat, since we're right here, literally looking at the thermostat housing. That would be a really easy time to go in there and change that, unless it's very recently been done. We're also kind of about 75% done with doing the valve cover gaskets. I don't really see any signs of leakage here. His significant other topped up the oil and then didn't put the cap back on one time, so that made a hell of a mess in here. So I think that's why this side is dirtier. But come on, am I doing this wrong? There we go. Yep, that's it. I am going to go get Subway, take it to Larissa, hang out with her tonight a little bit, and I'll talk to you guys in a quick one tonight probably. Every once in a long while, I don't mind a little bit of country, and when I have the option of Sirius XM and a few country stations, hell, I'll throw it on there. 11:01, way back from Larissa's. We had Subway tonight. That was actually really good. I know that's not much of a dinner, but sometimes you're in the mood for a nice crisp foot long, so that's what we did. Hung out a little bit, watched some TV. Tired as usual, and about 5 minutes from home. We've got a lot to do tomorrow. I've got a lot of customer communications to do tomorrow to clear some potential additional work on the Sepang M5. A bunch of work orders are coming in every day now, which is good. That feature on the site is working. A lot of it is kind of inappropriately used, though I still try to reply to everybody and kind of point them in the right direction. I'm going to wrap up today here. This car is running and driving and sounding beautifully. The Sirius is working great. I only had 1 or 2 areas where the signal dropped, and it happened in that area twice, so I'm thinking it's just an area of about a 10th mile where it's just a poor signal. Other than that, no warnings, no lights, no problems, lots of power from this V8. I do wish we had another gear, like if we run it up to our normal cruise speed of 80, we're at 3,300 RPM-ish. 3250, something like that. That seems a little high, but we have a custom M5 differential and then a manual conversion in this car. So the beauty of this is loads of torque, absolutely no downshifting needed. You just walk up to 90, no problem. So I'm going to slow down, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Hump Day.